So, for chapter 4, we talked a lot about ethics and sort of social responsibility as well, and sort of the laws. Um, Basically, what ethics is, it's sort of moral principles, values, things along that line that kind of depict how a person is going to behave and how they're going to act. Um, so, in terms of the business world, this is very important because it can like define how your company is going to act on the outside world, and then you also have your sort of ethics within your own company as well. An example of each, maybe the culture within your company, within your employees, um, isn't the best. Maybe there's a lot of like negativity um, that can sort of turn into unethical decisions. Maybe people aren't being held accountable. Um, you know, uh, Maybe there's inappropriate things happening within your business. Those are different ethical problems that you could have that can lead to a negative culture. This is big because it affects sort of your employees. Are people going to want to work there? Maybe there's this stigma around it, so that sort of thing. Then you have your ethical decision making from your business standpoints. What you're doing, is it ethical in terms of like, should this be done? Perfect example could be makeup and testing on animals. Maybe that's not something that's considered very ethical because you're harming animals in order to test something that is basically cosmetic. It's not needed for us, or required, I guess. So is that ethical? Is there a way to go around that and not have it that way, so you can make your company more ethical in how you conduct your business? This is big because it can affect stakeholders, your customers. If you're running an unethical business, people are going to try and go towards companies that are ethical. Differentiate between personal ethics and business ethics. So a lot of the times, people are going to have different personal ethics than the business. Now this can kind of cause some conflict because, what if you're the person working for them and they have a different opinion than you? Do you continue with what they're telling you, or do you stand by yourself and sort of believe in what you believe in? I think if the problem is big enough and you're passionate about it enough, I think maybe you shouldn't work there. I think a lot of the times, though, companies' main goals are to make money, and you have to realize that too. So sometimes you have to like suck it up and do what the business is telling you. You can still have your own personal ethics, but when you're there, you're there. The relationship between law, business ethics, and social responsibility. These kind of go hand in hand. Basically, social responsibility is going above and beyond what is required by law. Ethics, again, is sort of like similar to that, where it goes hand in hand. Like, maybe something's legal, but is it ethical to do? Testing on animals. I'm pretty sure it's legal to do that. But is that something that is ethical? That's up for debate. Basically like that. But social responsibility is going like above and beyond of what is required by law. Spending a little extra money to cut your CO2 emissions, sort of things like that.